you and I that everyone had circled on their calendars. So, that being said, how do you see it being played out?
Have two excellent teams. The talent is there. The coaching is there. There's so much at stake when two good teams square off. Make it anyone's call tonight, because I don't know exactly who's going to come out on top.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Some big guys down front on the block. Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. McDaniels finds Towns. McDaniels sets a screen for Towns.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Well, that's about recognizing a transition opportunity when it presents itself. Nice job by Kawhi Leonard.
Now here's Edwards. About 1 minute into the first quarter. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Towns has gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Now here's Harden. And again, no good by the Clippers. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Leonard against McDaniel. And that's good. Kawhi Leonard for 3. Leonard's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Clippers. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Driving to the basket. And the basket is good. McDaniels got 5.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Harden. Shot clock at 6. Leonard inside. Towns on him. Jones for 3. Great D that time from Edwards. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. They trail by 1.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Now, here is Harden. Inside. A jump hook. Shoots over McDaniel. And here's Leonard from 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Mike Conley was drafted, Doris, back in 2007. And somehow, someway, he's gone his whole career without receiving a technical foul. Heck, you and I have received technical fouls over here, but not him on the floor.
Kevin, that is an impressive feat. And it's also probably why he's won the NBA Sportsmanship Award more than anyone else in the history of the league, and why we will never win it.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks. Now here's Edwards. From the arc. He doesn't hit that one. Clippers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Jones, the pass to Leonard. Over Conley. They get it back. Zubac finds Leonard. Jones with the screen on Conley. Leonard. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Leonard's got 10.
Well, what makes Kawhi so problematic in the pick and roll? He can do about anything he wants out of it, including keep the basketball.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Clippers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Towns against Leonard. Harden looking it over. Plays it up and banks it in.
James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
Here's McDaniels. And it's off from three-point range. Gets it off. That shot missing. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. He got into double digits. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Dillingham. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Miller in at the 4 slot.
What you love about Joe Ingles is he's going to give you a little bit of everything. He can score it, he can pass it, he can board it, and he can guard. Whatever you need, he's going to bring it.
Now here's Porter. Basket good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
And here are the Clippers now after the basket by Minnesota. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Coffee can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Alexander Walker on the wing. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Alexander Walker's got the lead up to 5 now for Minnesota. The Clippers shooting 43% from the floor. They set the pick. Pass to Powell. Here is Porter. Fires the 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
Here's Alexander Walker to the wing right side. Reid finds Alexander Walker. Back to Reid. Shoots over Bamba. Reid misses. LA's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Ingles. Miller sets a screen for Ingles. Bamba with the block.
That is a combination of length and defensive instinct. Send it back, Mo Bamba.
The kick out to Porter. Back to Bamba. Now here's Tucker. From deep. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And when you look at Alexander Walker, Doris, so consistent from year to year.
This is a young man who knows his role, finds ways to help the team within the context of what the Stars are doing. And those are exactly the kind of role players you need in order to have a quality basketball team.
Now here's Porter. 5 points in the game. Tucker a screen. Fires for 3. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Clippers. In the corner, Dillingham with it. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Powell kicks to Bamba. Pass to Porter. 1:43 left to play here in the second quarter.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Dillingham, no good. The Clippers trail. Porter finds Tucker. Back to Porter. Tucker a screen. Porter against Ingles. Porter passes to Coffey. Tucker a screen. Shoots from the corner. And Coffey gets it to go. Coffey's got it all tied up now for the Clippers. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Alexander Walker passes to Ingles. Back to Alexander Walker. Pass to Dillingham. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Minnesota basketball.
And Minnesota has possession. Here's Ingles. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ingles has got 5 now.
I'll tell you, you have to have some measure of composure close to the bucket. Mr. Ingles doing work.
Outside, Porter. Pass to Tucker. Back to Porter. From downtown, hits the three-point bomb. 11 points in the game. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead change. It's 6 already.
Alexander Walker passes to Reed. And here's Miller. And the wide open shot from Reed. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Reed's got 5 points now this quarter. Powell, the pass to Coffey. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Timberwolves ahead. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. So, Doris, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner 3 now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening.
Harden and Man are their guards. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Minnesota in the lead. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
It's Edwards on the wing. Oh, good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Jones, no one around him. That ball, nice feed that time from Leonard. And this game is tied up now.
And the D really on its heels on that possession, didn't know what to do.
Towns kicks to Conley. And Jones pulls it down. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, if you allow Zubac positioning near the cup, look out. This is what you can expect.
Here's Towns. Outside Conley. Jones against Edwards. Back to Conley. There's the three. And there's Edwards on the assist by Conley. Edwards got 7 points for the quarter.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Harden with it. Conley picks him up. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
It's stolen by Gobert. 1:24 left in the third quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. McDaniels sets a screen for Edwards. 6 to shoot. Pass to McDaniels. Over Harden. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Harden outside. Leonard with a screen on McDaniels. Harden's shot is off.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Conley the pass to Edwards. From outside, off the mark. Los Angeles has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Harden dishes to Leonard. 26 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. The tray. Drains it. Kawhi. Kaboom.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Back to Gobert. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Joe Ingles is out there with Miller. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Dillingham. And it's Reed in at the 5 roaming the paint. And Coffey gets it to go. And the Clippers lead by 5.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And here's Ingles outside. Drains it from beyond the arc.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Porter, no luck. Minnesota's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Dillingham, no good. Dillingham's gone 1 of 4 so far. It's Porter outside. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Miller kicks to Reed. Here's Alexander-Walker. And he's good on the 3-ball. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And that one's good by Porter.
And each year, Porter just becomes more efficient and more deadly.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Alexander Walker passes to Reed. Miller with the ball. Bamba picks him up. From the arc. That shot off. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
Boy, how about the ability of Mo Bamba to sprint the floor? Nicely done to get out in transition.
Pass to Ingles. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Powell finds Porter. Here's Coffey. Ingles covering. Porter with it. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Here we go. Oh, my goodness. Wow. What a play.
This young man is unreal. I mean, can you believe that?
Here's Alexander Walker. Guarded by Powell. Back to Alexander Walker. Pass to Dillingham. Reed with a screen for Dillingham. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
And it's Porter with the ball for Los Angeles. It's a one-point game. Fades back. Porter can't get that one to fall. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Miller, no luck. Los Angeles has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Down low, here's Bamba. Minnesota with the rebound. 1:05 left to play here in the fourth. Alexander Walker on the wing. Guarded by Powell. Alexander Walker on the wing. To the middle. Here's Reed. Yes!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
It's Powell with the drive. Coffey. And again, it's the Clippers missing. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
And here's Los Angeles now. Now Porter. Goes up from the top of the key. Yes! 6 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Alexander Walker. Count it!
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. So I'm looking at the clock. And, guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
And they have just enough time for a catch and shoot here. It has to be an immediate shot, though. That's their only hope.
Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony.
and going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here. Thanks for joining us here on Two.
Here we go.
And it's going to be the Clippers off the tip. And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Filling out the wings, it's McCollum and Jones. Zion Williamson out there with Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. And it's Murray in at the 1. And what you like about James Harden, he can play with any set of teammates, Brent.
Well, we're seeing this transition, BA, right, from Harden being this elite offensive system by himself to now being a better teammate, a guy who can facilitate and set guys up to make better offensive plays. So not shouldering the entire load anymore. He's been very flexible over the past couple seasons.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said when Zion is healthy and right, you can't really stop him, but you can try to contain him, stop his dribble drive, force him to hit shots over the top of you. Sounds like they're going to try to make him a jump shooter tonight.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's McCollum. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
We try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
Jones, the pass to Harden. 4-3. Rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson with it. He's picked up by Jones. Here's Robinson-Earl. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Now here's Leonard. Oh, it's blocked by Williamson.
Plenty of muscle on the block. Zion loved knocking that one away.
McCollum against Leonard. Picked by Williamson for 3. McCollum. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Here's Leonard. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard. But, Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Some verticality out there from DeJounte Murray as he rises up.
Leonard looking over the floor. They get the rebound. Outside Jones. Pass to Harden. Here's Mann. Beyond the arc. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. And it's a tie ball game.
If there's an open man, you can make sure that James Harden will find it.
Now here's Jones. McCollum with it. He's guarded by Mann. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Outside Harden. Here's the second effort. Second shot opportunity. And that one's good. Mann's got 5 points.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Williamson, and it's in there.
The defense is doing its job out there. They're trying to stay aggressive, but Zion just too much.
Jones with a screen on Jones. Leonard for three. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. Here's Harden. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Could we say he wanted it more?
Outside Jones. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Oh, fantastic adjustment on the shot against tight defense.
Screen by Leonard. Man. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, Harden in sync with his teammates, and he's looking to create whenever he can.
Murray passes to McCollum. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terrence Mann. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
There's a screen by Robinson Earl. Pass to Williamson. Back to Robinson Earl. McCollum with it. 5 to shoot. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Well, McCollum has shown the ability to get inside and also finished. It's just how shifty he is.
Leonard passes to Harden. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Leonard. Crafty move. Second chance shot. And it's good on the lay-in. Leonard's got 10 points in the game.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for Los Angeles. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Well, we should also mention how hard they've been working on the offensive glass, just coming up with second-chance scoring opportunities. Those can be deflating.
Mo Bamba out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Kevin Porter. Then it's Norman Powell. And it's Coffey in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. But Brent, something we've all noticed lately, is the small ball era starting to wind down?
Well, B.A., I think in people's minds when you say small ball, they're thinking about 6'1" guys on the court. That's not what we're talking about. It's a skilled game, and I don't think the small ball skilled game is going anywhere anytime soon.
Here's Alvarado, and he hits it to tie the game.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Pelicans have a young star tandem in Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson. And C.J. McCollum said to win in today's NBA, you need those big, versatile forwards who can do a little bit of everything. We have 2 of the best in the league, and when you're playing well, it makes the game easier for all of us. Brian?
It's a great perspective. Thanks, Allie. And Brandon Ingram was the key piece of the Anthony Davis trade. That move changed his career, Brent.
No doubt about it. B.I. won the most improved player of the year in his first season away from the Lakers. So sometimes that change of scenery can open up opportunity and get you a chance to show your excellence. And Brandon Ingram at that size constantly has a shooting window that's open.
And there's the rejection. They recover it. Powell right side. Rebounded by Ingram. The Pelicans have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Tice. Alvarado outside. Launches it. Buries it from 3. Alvarado's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Clippers trail by 4. Left side Porter. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Jose Alvarado.
And such a threat with the basketball. Porter Jr. gets those fouls often.
These are his first free throws of the game. Porter hits them both. Grant, when you look at this Pelicans team, their length is so impressive.
Yeah, they've made a point to draft players with big wingspans, and that really helps them on the defensive end. They're all very switchable.
Tice, right side. Tice sets a screen. Clock at 6. Oh, deflected. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. And it's Alvarado missing. Porter with it. Guarded now by Alvarado. And it's Powell off the drive. The Pelicans have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. There's Tice with a 3. The rebound by Bamba.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Powell. Banked it in off the glass. And this game is tied up now.
Just love these opportunities in the open floor to see athleticism like what Norman Powell gave us there.
Amir Coffey. First personal foul. Second team foul.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Porter with the steal.
Wow, you watched the defender and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Over to the left wing. Launches a 3. Tucker, no good. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
1:36 left in the first half of this game. There's a screen. Alvarado, the pass to Ingram. Tice outside. 5 on the clock. Let's go with a 3. And again, New Orleans no good. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Powell for 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. And here's Alvarado. He's got 5. Offensive board. And finished off by Tice.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Outside Tucker. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Tucker's got 6 in the quarter.
Tucker can knock down the long-range 3 ball. You just can't give him that much room to settle in.
There's 25 seconds left in the second period. Alvarado, the pass to Ingram. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Ingram's got 8.
Really calm action from Ingram. Clock winding down, he still buries it.
And the shot goes in. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
And stolen by Bamba. For 3, Powell. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been, thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. fairly even first couple of quarters. This second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So for New Orleans right now, Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Murray and McCollum make up the talented backcourt, and it's Robinson Earl in at the 5. The Clippers in the lead. Three-pointer. And there's Leonard on the assist by Harden. 13 points in the game.
Sometimes tough to get out to that corner, and Kawhi sat there and made the defense stretch out.
Pass to Jones. Harden against Murray. Back to Jones. Shakes him. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Nice jam by Jones, popping off the floor.
Brent, what's something you've seen from Murray's time in San Antonio to now?
Well, there's been no stoppage, BA, of the type of work that DeJounte Murray puts in. Now, he's had to learn a new system, but he's adapted to that, and he continues to play both ends of the floor to make an impact.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Zubac with a screen on Murray. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Los Angeles shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Well, Brent, after ups and downs, it seemed like New Orleans is really trending in the right direction.
Now, their path has not always been easy. It's a bit indicative of the city itself. It's a resilient place with resilient people that take a lot of pride in the comeback. So this team has had personnel changes, coaching changes, injuries, but the Pelicans have certainly become a team in the past couple seasons where the future is much brighter than its past. Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
McCollum finds Murray. Jones sets a screen. From behind the arc. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Jones has got 7.
Love the assertive attitude from Jones, wanting to continue to improve in his jump shooting.
Leonard passes to Harden. And here's Zubac. Jones from outside. That one is off. Williamson outside. Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Leonard passes to Harden. Back to Leonard. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by McCollum.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Harden from outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Williamson with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Pass to Robinson Earl. There's the triple. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Harden from outside. Knocks down the long J. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter.
The instincts tonight for Harden, razor sharp. He just knows when to pop up.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Pass to Robinson Earl. Outside Jones. There's a screen by Robinson Earl. Jones, the pass to Robinson Earl. Shoots over Zubac. Robinson Earl, no good. The Clippers lead by 5. Leonard for 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists in the game.
And this is a nice outburst on the scoring end for Kawhi. He's been looking for his shot and connecting each trip down.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Fades back. That's short off the rim.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Murray's shot is good. Murray's got 11 points.
Great concentration from DeJounte that time, just playing right through the contact.
Leonard passes to Harden. Puts up a three. And Los Angeles another three.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Murray finds McCollum. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I think the defense let up a little bit. Thought CJ was an easy cover inside, but he's too crafty. He gets the foul.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Outside Tucker. Pass to Powell. With 1 on the clock. And so it's Los Angeles closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. P.J. Tucker is out there with Mo Bamba. Then there's Amir Coffey. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Powell in at the 2. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Here's McCollum. That one drops for him.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Here's Tucker. They get it again. Out to Powell. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. And here's Porter outside. Knocks it down from distance. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
And it's Ingram off the drive. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort. And Trey Murphy is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Now here's Porter. Alvarado defending. Porter with a screen on McCollum. Powell passes to Porter. Here's Coffey. Three-pointer. Tice grabs the miss. Ingram on the wing. Checked by Tucker. Shot clock at 5. And that one's good. Ingram.
Ingram and that body and that maturation showing off in plays just like that.
And it's Jose Alvarado with a foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Ivica Zubac checked in for Bamba. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Tucker. Jones, he's checked in for Coffey. And it's James Harden in for Powell. Harden, the pass to Jones. Jones with a screen on Ingram. Leonard for 3. Outside for Harden. To the paint. Here's Leonard. The claw! Slashing his way inside.
What an advantage it is to have someone like Leonard. Everyone knows the shot clock is running down, but they also know that he'll get up a good shot either way.
The Clippers lead by 10. Harden, the pass to Porter. McCollum with a steal. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And Murray right now just no settle in his offensive game.
Here's Porter. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Shot clock at 6. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coaching.
even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Soft touch off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 9.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the LA Clippers. For 3. Oh, Leonard laces it in from distance.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Jones from outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And there's the whistle. That one goes on Herb Jones. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Here's Harden. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot. And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Clippers.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, B.A., that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Kawhi Leonard.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Leonard with a screen on Ingram. Harden against Ingram. Leonard outside. Just 5 to shoot. Jones grabs the board. Jones from outside. And the miss. So no problem for the Clippers as they... Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.
among the best defensive squads in the NBA. This figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. A bit forward, Ingram and Williamson. The backcourt pair for him, Murray and Jones. And it's Robinson Earl in at the 5 spot. Conley kicks to Edwards. Stolen by Jones. Murray right side. Outside, Jones. New Orleans moving the ball around. Robinson Earl, the pass to Jones. It's Ingram on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by McDaniels. And now the Timberwolves on the break. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Gobert with a screen on Jones. Second shot opportunity. Poked away, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. About a minute played so far here in the first. Here's Edwards, and there's the drive, and Edwards slams it in.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
And he makes that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Edwards to the paint. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. The offensive rebound. Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
The 7-footer plus Rudy Gobert goes up and makes it hurt coming down.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
Towns a screen on Murray. Buries the long-range jumper.
Nice, sweet lefty stroke from Mike Conley. Has really worked on that part of his game.
Out to Ingram. Lets the 3 fly. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's McDaniels. And the layup's good off the glass.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
To the inside. And it's Murray with the jam.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Towns. Pass to Conley. Edwards a screen on Murray. Conley kicks to Edwards. Puts up a 3. And it's Conley that time on the assist from Edwards. Conley's got 6.
Nice to see Conley receive the dime for once. He's normally the one dropping down.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of this shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. Edwards passes to McDaniels, and another 3 for Minnesota.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make 3. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
It's Jones on the wing. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Minnesota leading by 8. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
4 on the clock. Conley dishes to Towns. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Ingram with it. Picked up by Edwards. For 3, Murray. Minnesota with the rebound. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Jones, the pass to Murray. Back to Jones. Williamson with a screen for Murray. Looking to end the run. Again, the miss by Murray. Timberwolves leading by 10. Conley finds Towns. Back to Conley. Here's Gobert. Nice move. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going into the break with a 10-point lead. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Miller is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Dillingham, and it's Ingles in at the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Reid with the block. And so the ball is out of bounds. Reid touched it last. Here's McCollum. Up top, Hawkins. New Orleans moving the ball around. Back to McCollum. And stolen by Dillingham. Alexander Walker on the wing. Ingles in the corner. And the wide open shot from Reid. And the three-ball. Is good. Reid's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And again, New Orleans has no up. Minnesota leading by 15. There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. Oh! Big time throwdown with flavor.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Reid. Alexander Walker with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Ingles, that's for 2. Alvarado grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 13. And he misses the fast break layup.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Miller, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
Now Dillingham. Pass to Alexander Walker. Reid against Tice. Here's Dillingham. Launches a 3. Alvarado grabs the board. Right wing. Lets it go from deep. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Driving inside. Here's Reid. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. 1:32 left now here in the second. There's a screen. Fires the three. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 10. When Naz Reid is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor, and he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, but this guy gets deflections, he goes after loose balls, he gets you extra possessions on the glass, he steps in and takes. I mean, he does all the little and big things.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
And now the Pelicans on the break. And a wide-open look for McCollum, and the lead is down inside single digits. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
An outstanding three-point shooter. You gotta chase McCollum off those corners.
Here's Reed. That three off the mark.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Without that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from McCollum.
There's no doubt about McCollum's touch from long range. He is a sharpshooter.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Ingles in the corner. Pass to Alexander Walker. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Alexander Walker's got 5. Now Hawkins takes the 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom. Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Towns with the steal. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Timberwolves on top, up 4. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
So the Pelican 5 right now. The backcourt pair for him, Murray and Jones. Lob it forward, Ingram and Williamson. And it's Robinson Earl in at the 5, roaming the paint. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Timberwolves are now on the same page. Karl Anthony Towns says it's good when you're able to sacrifice to see the results you wanted and share the success. We're all making this happen. This is a team coming together and saying, we really want to do something special. Kevin, they're right on the road to doing this.
Yeah, well said, David. Karl Anthony Towns is very motivated, definitely. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Minnesota in the lead for 3. Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Edwards got 7 points.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Murray dishes to Jones. Back to Murray. Jones with the screen on Conley. And it's Murray penetrating. Robinson Earl, no good. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Tell you what, he does not miss many of those. He's usually a very strong finisher in tight.
And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his 3rd season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
Robinson Earl. Williamson, the pass to Murray. Williamson, a screen on Conley. Clock at 6. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket for Murray.
Murray is a spectacular talent. When he gets going, watch out.
Here's Edwards. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
Hitting the afterburners to get the easy slam.
Murray, the pass to Robinson Earl. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
And finished off by Gobert.
This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
The drive by Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Edwards, that's good.
And, you know, once Edwards flips that switch now, he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Murray kicks to Williamson from outside the arc. Murray, no good. And stolen by Murray. McDaniels with the ball. Now guarded by Ingram. Out to Edwards. And throw down the sledgehammer!
No, he didn't. No, he didn't do that. Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Shot clock at 6. Out to Edwards. 24 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. In the corner, Murray with it. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. Throws it up high.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little.
And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Timberwolves lead by 4. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Miller, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Dillingham. And it's Joe Ingles, and it's Reed, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Takes a 3, sinks the three-pointer.
Smart pass by C.J. McCollum. I mean, he's got an eye for dropping dimes.
Here's Alexander Walker. Releases. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
out to line. He gets it in there. Now it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Minnesota.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And boy, it just seems like they are blocking everything. All throughout this game, they have just wreaked havoc defensively.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Edwards kicks to Towns. Towns, the screen. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Hornets going with a whole new group out there. Edwards can't hit. Pelicans trail by 5. And Jones has it in the corner. Williamson kicks to Ingram. Williamson, a screen on Edwards. Ingram wide open. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Pass to Conley. McDaniels sets a screen for Edwards. Now here's McDaniels. Back to Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
For 3, Murray is hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Trey Murphy's checked in for the Pelicans. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
The players will be reviewed every 2 minutes allowed to review the play.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's called about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Pelicans trail by 4. Murray finds Williamson. Williamson is screen on Gobert. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got 10 rebounds here tonight. It's so active. Edwards dishes to McDaniels. Towns for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Hey, you know your center is a great shooter when your goal is to get him a 3. Towns can make those pay dividends.
Here's Jones. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And there's a whistle that goes on Herbert Jones. That's his first foul. .50 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Alexander Walker.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Towns against Williamson. Towns, the pass to Alexander Walker. Here is Edwards. Three-pointer nailed from three-point land.
saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Gobert. Fires for three. Offline. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Fantastic game. We have in store for us tonight, Stan.
Ryan, you can't ask for a more intriguing matchup. Top teams, top players. If you're a fan of the NBA, this is as good as it gets.
So here's the Clippers starting group. Harden runs point with man at the 2. Kawhi and Zubats make up the front court. And it's Jones in at the small forward position. Leonard can't get it to go. Here's Conley. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And not just a jump shooter, Conley is also adept at finding real estate close to the rim.
Leonard passes to man. Edwards against Harden. Screen by Leonard from outside the arc. Buries it from 3.
A lights-out three-point shooter. Harden loves to take and make them.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. I talked with him about how he'll approach dealing with Kawhi Leonard on the floor, and Coach told me there's no one way to go about slowing Kawhi. He does too many things. He continued, we'll vary our looks on him and try not to let him get in any offensive rhythm. Good idea, as we all know how deadly Kawhi is once he gets going. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Conley, following the score by Los Angeles. Here's Gobert. Oh, sweet move. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one, too, assuming his countryman Victor Wembanyama doesn't start taking the reins.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Zubats. On the wing man. Now Leonard. Harden scanning the floor. 6 to shoot. The 3 is up. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Towns a screen on Jones. Edwards against Harden. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
Leonard with a screen on Edwards. Leonard outside. Over to the wing. From the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And here's Edwards outside. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
Leonard outside. Harden with a screen on McDaniels. Leonard finds Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Yeah, just a smart call by Harden. Using the pick to shake off the defense and get himself a look.
Conley against Harden. Edwards looking it over. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Leonard with a screen on Edwards. Harden misses. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Towns a screen on Harden. From deep, Conley. And James Harden pulls it down. The Clippers trail. Jones drives in. And he goes in for the dunk.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Conley passes to Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And stand while Edwards has pushed back. It hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how he... his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Now here's Harden. He's got 5. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Edwards against Jones. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Picked by Gobert. McDaniels with it. He's picked up by Jones. Back to Edwards. Goes up on the baseline. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And Leonard with the strong finish.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. He made a big... And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. P.J. Tucker is out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Mo Bamba. Then there's Chris Dunn. And it's Porter in at the 1. Here's Dillingham. Pass to Miller. Outside, Alexander Walker. Hits a three-pointer.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Tucker against Miller. Tucker, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 3. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Clippers trail by 3. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Tight defense on him. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
The Clippers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And here's Porter outside. Tucker, the pass to Dunn. Porter looks it over. Outside Tucker. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Lets the 3 fly. Bamba. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Here's Ingles. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Outside Porter. Pass to Powell. Screen by Bamba. And it's Powell off the drive. No, stop it in there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's going to be on Naz Reid. And, Coach, it seems there's a move to cut out some of the cheap fouls in the game. This notion of, if you wouldn't call it on the playground, why do you call it in a game? You'd like to see where it's going?
Yeah, look, there's some times where I think we'd get a better game
if the players do what they did in pickup games, Brian, and just called their own fouls, a lot of these cheap fouls would cease to exist. I think there's just got to be a better recognition from referees on what really impacts a play and what doesn't.
Pass to Tucker. Tucker with a screen on Ingles. Here's Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, check out the ups on Porter, leaping off the floor and playing over the defense.
Here's Alexander Walker, done with a steal. And it's the Clippers on the break, and then Porter with the dunk.
Oh, and there's the talent. Porter Jr., a highly skilled young player.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Miller, knocked away. Powell with a steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And slam dunk by Tucker.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Back to Porter. Tucker with a screen. And it's Porter, that time on the assist from Powell. And now it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead. Minnesota has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Outside, Alexander Walker. Outside Reed. Shot to stop the run. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. And here we go, the Clippers on the move. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Dunn. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Pass to Porter. The three. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And shots like this help Porter Jr. get into a rhythm. Connecting off the catch only helps his confidence.
Here's Dillingham. He's guarded by Porter. With 4 on the clock. Takes a three. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow! What a... All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Without question, Kevin Porter displaying his skills today.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. McDaniels and Towns make up the 2 forward spots. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Timberwolves trail by 11. Right side McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. Oh, stolen by Harden. Here's Jones. Oh, he cranks it down right on Anthony Edwards. Goodness.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Towns gets the bucket.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Edwards with it, and it's man picking him up. McDaniels from long range sends it home from three-point land.
And Edwards makes so many winning plays, including finding his open teammates.
Edwards against Harden. From downtown, the rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Edwards, and stolen by Leonard. Man with it. Zubac with a screen on Conley. Here's Man. Can't hit that one. And some solid defense from Towns. Now here's Conley. He's guarded by Man. McDaniels, a screen on Leonard. And here's Edwards outside. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Well, a risky pass there. And if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former Finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. In a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way. And Brian, Butler would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you know that. No question about his abilities. Harden against Edwards. Leonard outside. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The Clippers lead by 5. Harden with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Out to Leonard. Pass to Man. Leonard with a screen on Conley. Back to Leonard. And here's Jones. Just 4 to shoot. Kawhi, so steady inside.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy, but a rally like this is how you do it.
The ball's knocked loose. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Here's McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards, taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
Up top, Harden. Guarded by Edwards. Leonard against McDaniels. Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk!
Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
Edwards for 3. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Harden's got 4 rebounds in the game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Man. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Bamba's checked in for Zubac. Tucker comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Powell, he's checked in for Jones. And it's Porter Jr. in for James Harden. Here's Alexander Walker. And finally, that one's good. Alexander Walker's got 10 points.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Porter hits them both. 5 ticks left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. And so Porter will bring it up for the Clippers. They've led by as many as 14. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th. Norman Powell out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Kevin Porter. Then it's Mo Bamba. And it's Dunn in at the 2 guard. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Dillingham. Back to Alexander Walker. Here's Dillingham. The three. Powell pulls it in. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
At his core, Kevin Porter Jr. is out there to get buckets and light it up. And we've seen that side of him tonight.
Ingles passes to Miller. Back to Ingles. Pass to Reed from deep. The rebound by Bamba. Los Angeles leading by 9. Here's Powell. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ingles from outside. The rebound by Bamba. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And Powell with the stuff.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
There's a screen. Jacks up a 3. And Miller good for 3. Miller's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
And here's Porter outside. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Pass to Miller. Back to Alexander Walker. Lets it go from deep. Can't get it to fall. Now 5 of 7. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
And wanting to elevate his playmaking skills, Porter Jr. continues to impress with his passing ability.
Reed for 3. And Tucker pulls it down. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Well, keeping his eyes up. Coaches love to see that kind of anticipation.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
Bamba, a screen on Conley. On the wing, Harden takes the 3. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist in this one.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Clippers.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
Bamba, a screen on Edwards. And it's off from 3-point range. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Down by 15. Knocks down the triple.
Well, Conley is an excellent decision maker and floor general for this team.
I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Jones from outside. And Conley grabs the miss. Pass to Edwards. There's the 3. For 3. Nails it from 3.
Great dime by Gobert. Scans the floor well to find his teammates.
And here's Porter outside. Doesn't go for him. So it's the Clippers picking up the win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Harden and Mann are their guards. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
And Greg, remember in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
Tice passes to Ingram. Jones, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Mann finds Leonard. Launches it. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Willie Green had a few moments to share with me. Well, he's worried about a number of issues, and front of center, James Harden. He said James will dissect you. It's hard to speed him up and hard to slow him down. He's their catalyst. But he thinks if they do a good job on Harden, they have a good shot at winning. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
Now here's Harden, outside Leonard. And Jones pulls it down.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Ingram kicks to Jones. Ingram a screen on Harden. Ingram outside. Jacks up a 3. And again, no good by New Orleans. Los Angeles is gone. 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Leonard with a screen on Ingram. Here's Mann. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Defender simply couldn't get around the pick, and it results in a wide open look.
Hey, Doris, how about Terrence Mann starting on a loaded Clippers team?
Think about this, Kevin. You're joined in the starting lineup by 3 future Hall of Famers in Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, and James Harden. And what I love about Terrence, he didn't look out of place. Gives you some sense of how capable this young man is fitting in around great players.
Murray, good.
And getting the shot he wanted, Murray loves it from in close.
Leonard with a screen on Murray. Harden finds Mann. And here's Leonard. Jones sets the pick for Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And Jones has it in the corner. The three-pointer, no good. The Clippers trail. Pass to Harden. The 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, the pre-shot preparation of James Harden is exceptional. He knows in this instance that as soon as the ball touches his hands, he's got to be ready to fire.
Now here's Ingram. Still yet to score. 1:33 left to play here in the first. Off target at the rim. Harden against Williamson. Here's the three. And another three for the Clippers.
Well, James Harden, a sniper through and through. You give him even a little sliver of daylight, and that ball is gone.
Out to Ingram. This one for three. The rebound by Harden. Clippers leading by 5. Leonard, that's for 2. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now, here's Tice. Jones, the pass to Tice. Ingram outside. To stop the run, and he lays it up and in.
And this is what you want more of. Ingram has to keep being aggressive like this.
Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Murray, the pass to Williamson. Outside for Murray. Beyond the arc. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Oh, that's a nice looking 3 there for Murray. How about the high release on that one?
From deep, Harden cranes the three-pointer. Harden's got 9 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Good if it goes. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. James Harden getting it done for the LA Clippers. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. P.J. Tucker is out there with Bamba. Then there's Kevin Porter. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Coffey in at the 3. Kept alive. Pass to Porter. Now Tucker, guarded by Green. A second chance effort, Porter. And he banks in the layup. Porter's got his first 2 points. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
Here's Robinson Earl after the Clippers pick up 2. Outside, Porter. Offensive rebound. Bamba kicks to Porter. Drops in the layup for 2. Porter's got 4 points this quarter.
Defenses try to test Porter's physicality, but he's adjusted well to it.
Alvarado with it. Porter's there. And here's Green outside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Porter passes to Coffey. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Green will bring it up for the Pelicans. Trailing by 2. Right, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
So it's the Clippers now. And the Pelicans picked up 3 with their last shot. Tucker can't get it to go.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Pelicans know that chemistry is key. They've got plenty of talent, but Brandon Ingram says there is sacrifice in figuring out how to win. And I know New Orleans hasn't seen winning. We don't have a banner in our arena. We're just trying to draw closer and closer together. All I want to do is win. Kevin?
They've got talent, David, that's for sure. Thank you.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
Green passes to Alvarado. New Orleans moving it around. Robinson Earl, no good. Los Angeles has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. It's Porter outside. Traps in the tray. Porter's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And the basket by Alvarado.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Ryan's checked in. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Coffee can't get it to go. The Pelicans trail. Stolen by Bamba. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. 55 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Coffee. Shot clock at 6. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Los Angeles with another miss. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Alvarado passes to Ryan. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. And it's Alvarado in the corner. Lets it go from 14. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Porter looking it over. Back to Tucker. The 3. Green with the block. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Clippers lead by 2. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
The backcourt pair for him, Murray and Jones. Lob it forward, Ingram and Williamson. And it's Tice in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half. Hands it from downtown. Harden's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Los Angeles. When Kawhi Leonard is healthy, Doris, no one has a bigger effect on a game than this great two-way player.
There's no question, Kevin, because of his length and savvy on the defensive end. He can swallow up individual offensive matchups. He's that good defensively. And then you think to his transition on the offensive end from a player who was a standstill shooter to now who you can run your offense through.
Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Well, at this point, James Harden has put his imprint all over this basketball game, and the defense better find a way to figure him out soon.
Williamson kicks to Ingram. Pass to Tice. And Tice throws it down.
Well, Daniel Tice, an easy opportunity. Gets above the rim and leaves no doubt.
Jones, the pass to Williamson. That shot off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 3. Leonard dishes to Jones. Harden against Murray. Harden surveying the D. Pass to Leonard. And there's a whistle that goes on Herbert Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
Here's Ingram. Outside, Jones. Out to Ingram. Lets it go with a 3. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Ingram's got 5 now.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute. Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Murray.
And the speed behind Murray's drive, just powering his way through.
Harden kicks to Leonard. In the paint, Kawhi gets it done.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Pass to Ingram. Harden against Jones. Now Williamson. 6 to shoot. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and stolen by Leonard. Goes up and the jam by Harden.
Leonard's huge hands and quick instincts help him grab a ton of steals.
Harden with it. Out guarded by Murray. And James Harden with the 3. And now a 9-point Clipper lead.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Jones with the screen on Jones. Ingram passes to Williamson. Here's Murray. Kicks it out to Jones. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with the steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. .105 left here in the third quarter. Porter against Murray. Porter passes to Bamba. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And so Powell will bring it up for the Clippers. Outside Porter. Tucker as screen. Porter against Murray. Porter passes to Coffey. Takes it off the glass. Coffey's got the lead up to 11 now for the Clippers.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Really left alone that time. Porter's got 10.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Substitution on the court.
Six seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Powell. The shot missing. And so it's Los Angeles with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've had some. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Leonard on the bench, here's Utoronto.
Oh, wow. Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And there's the call on Javonte Green. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Outside Porter. Here's Tucker. They get it back. Back to Porter. For 3. Tucker can't get it to go. Pelicans trail by 12. Poke loose. Outside Porter. Pass to Bamba. Now Tucker. There's the triple. That one misses.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
From past the arc, sinks the triple.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Clippers leading by 9. Porter with it. Now Green defending, and that one's good by Porter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Pocket 6. Green, the screen. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before 2nd violation. And the Hornets going with a whole new group out there. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Bamba. Kawhi Leonard comes in for P.J. Tucker. Jones checked in for Amir Coffey. And it's James Harden in for Powell. And Leonard gets it to go.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
Williamson finds Murray. Kicks it out to Jones. No good on the 3.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Murray against Harden. Pass to Leonard. From deep. Zubac kicks to Porter. Drains it from beyond the arc. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Shooting while in rhythm. Porter Jr. has an impressive understanding for when to let that thing fly.
Here's Harden. From deep 3-point land. Pass to Leonard. 3-pointer. It's good from long range. And the Clippers lead by 21.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this 2nd half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
From deep, Harden. And it's Ingram with the rebound. New Orleans has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Murray, good.
And from beyond the arc, he puts a stop to that 12-0 run by Los Angeles. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Los Angeles.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
And they pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for James Harden.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
First team foul.
And so Harden will bring it up for Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And it's Leonard missing. Stolen by Harden. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Porter with the steal. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Nobody near Leonard. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Fires the three. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. Kicks it out to Williamson. Jones from outside. The shot misses. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before. All right, David, thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
lengthy bench. So important in the NBA.
It really is. I mean, there's always the risk of guys getting hurt throughout the season. So the teams know the value of having a very deep rotation, and they make the most of their bench, which is smart.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Both of the towers out there for him. Cat at the 4, Gobert at the 5. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The steal.
Well, the instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
The offensive rebound. Misses the baby hook.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Outside Jones. Clock at 6. Another shot. Murray, no good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Edwards for 3. Left side McDaniels. Fires from deep. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And look at that reach. I mean, Towns just saying no.
Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. It's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Edwards a screen on Murray. Edwards against Jones. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Yeah, look at the concentration. Through contact, Edwards gets the shot off. Just a tremendous fight.
Many teams try to play 2 bigs in their lineup, but without success. Grant, what makes Minnesota different?
You know, BA, the fact that no matter who's in that rotation up front, one of the 2 bigs can stretch the floor. And then on the defensive side, they use their length to contest shots on the perimeter.
And Minnesota with possession here. Following the score by New Orleans. Here's Towns. And stolen by Murray. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. And it's hammered home by Green.
And that break started at the hands of DeJounte Murray with the steal.
The Timberwolves have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Pelicans trail. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Robinson Earl with the bucket.
A team-first type player, Jones, just so unselfish.
Here's Alexander Walker. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. The shake. And he sinks the layup.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
1:51 left now in the first quarter. McDaniels inside, working on Jones. Alexander Walker hits the trifecta. Alexander Walker's got 6 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Here's Edwards. After the basket by New Orleans. Kicks it out Towns. This one for 3. They grab their own miss. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Edwards. And here's McDaniels. Back to Edwards. 5 to shoot. And another shot. And And it's good on the layup. Edwards got his second basket.
And that's a big-time bailout by Edwards. Knows how much time he has and just gets it off.
Jones feels it out. 16 feet out. On the wing, Murray. McDaniels covering. Murray, no good. Minnesota leading by 4. Towns, right side. With the drive. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Looking ferocious on the drive. You know, I love seeing Towns going hard and finishing with power.
And stolen by Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Here's Alexander Walker. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Zion and Tice together down low. Alvarado and McCollum comprise the backcourt. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
Brent, one area where Zion Williamson continues to improve is as a passer.
OBA, he's cut down his turnovers while more than doubling his rate of assists.
Oh, wow! Highlight dunk from Zion!
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion, again to the rack.
Here's Conley. Miller on the wing. Back to Conley. Outside Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. McCollum looking it over. Zion rises up and throws it down.
Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
Here's Conley driving in. Miller outside, launches a 3. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Pelicans trail by 7. Pass to Reed. Outside Conley. Miller outside. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And there's the lob, and Williamson throws it down.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Outside Reed, 3-pointer. On target from range. Reed's got 8.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Well, Brent, we hear the term empty stats ever so often. What are your thoughts about that phrase?
BA, when you play such a long season, there are going to be nights where the game is not all that competitive. But we also know that throughout the course of long seasons, there are teams that are not going to be competitive. Still, those guys going out there on a nightly basis and putting up their numbers, getting those reps in, it means they're capable. Even though McCollum's a little bit thin, he doesn't mind taking the contact and moving away from it before scoring.
You know, Brent, C.J. McCollum is just a natural leader, a classic connector.
C.J. has been amazing since day one coming into the NBA. I have no doubt that C.J., after his playing career is over with, is going to spend a lot of time either in a front office or in the league office, the way he presents himself and promotes the game. Class act.
Shot clock at 3. Reed for 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
And it's Williamson with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Oh, man, just
gets
you down.
Nice.
That's spectacular. And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
Pass to Minot. Back to Reed. Now Conley. Reed sets a screen. Puts up a 3. He drops it from range. 16 points for him.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Miller outside to the wing, right side. For 3, Conley. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Tice in the high post. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And as he continues to develop his skills, passing is next for Murphy.
New Orleans shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Minnesota leading by 4. Now Conley to the right side. Right side Reed. Outside Ingles. Miller outside. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Reed can't hit. McCollum outside. Takes a 3. Naz Reid has been on display for Minnesota. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You look at Naz Reid. What a contribution here.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. McDaniels and Towns make up the 2 forward spots. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Gobert in at center, locking down the middle. Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it. And Minnesota with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Alexander-Walker, the pass to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. No good that time. Pelicans trail by 6. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Murray finds Jones. Outside, Green. Green with a screen on Edwards. Ingram into the lane. Outside for Green. Pass to Robinson Earl. Just 5 on the clock. Fires in the triple. Robinson Earl's got 6.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brandon Ingram is in his 6th season with the Pelicans, and he said, I love New Orleans. It's a perfect fit for me and the way I want to operate. They do here, less distractions. I can go play basketball whenever I want to with direct access to the facility. I feel connected with the city and the people around me. Brian, he's dialed in.
It sure is. Thanks, Allie. Spins. Here's Towns. The rebound by Murray. For New Orleans, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
Tipped. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. And here's Edwards outside. It's Edwards on the wing. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
First team foul.
Here's Alexander Walker.
Such a rangy defense.
Wow, Rudy! Fancy!
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Murray with it. He's picked up by Edwards. McDaniels against Murray. Tipped away. Now here's McDaniels. No points yet. And here's Edwards outside. No luck on that one. And it's Green with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. 6-point game. Jones from outside. Alexander Walker grabs the board. For Minnesota, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert with a screen on Ingram. Edwards for 3. Kept alive by Minnesota. Outside, Alexander Walker. Edwards against Ingram. Strong drive. Oh, Edwards with style and authority.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Well, Brent, the Pels bowing out to the Thunder in the first round last season. Not a bad showing, though.
Yeah, no shame in that. You lose to the #1 seed in the Western Conference. They have a great collection of young players and just need to spend more time together to try to take that next step. One change could take them from a playing game to home court advantage this season.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
Green in the post. McDaniels covering, and it's Green missing. Here's Alexander Walker. Right side McDaniels. Back to Alexander Walker. From outside the arc. He buries it from 3. Alexander Walker's got 9.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Jones' shot is good.
Love the assertive attitude from Jones, wanting to continue to improve in his jump shooting.
Pass to Edwards. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Fires the 3. That shot off the mark.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
To the middle. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Alexander Walker. And at the buzzer, count it.
Just textbook. Kept his...
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's Minnesota. They're up by 11. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you. As soon as we get back from this short break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Zion and Tice together down low. Alvarado and McCollum comprise the backcourt. That's the Pelicans 5. Conley finds Reed. Ingles, a screen on Tice. Over to the left wing from the arc. The Pelicans pull it in. Pass to Williamson. Now here's McCollum. There's the triple. He can't hit that time. Outside Conley. Here's Miller. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Outside Conley. from behind the arc. No good on the shot.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Let's go with a three. Gets the three ball to go. Alvarado's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Reed for three. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Fires for three. And another three for New Orleans.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide-open three.
Left side Conley. Three-pointer. Reed can't hit. Pelicans trail by 6. McCollum on the wing. And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws. It goes on Mike Conley. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Here's Reed into the lane. A slam dunk by Reed.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
And with confidence, Murray stepping up at a crucial point in this game.
The quick look, no good that time.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Back to Edwards. Reed, a screen on McCollum. Edwards for three. Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
Shooting the three with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
Murray passes to Ingram. Over Edwards. The shot by Ingram, no good. Minnesota leading by 7. Edwards looking for an opening. Beyond the arc. Tice grabs the miss.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Edwards against McCollum. Edwards rises up and powers it down.
Can you say terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising up for the slam. And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Gobert with a screen on McCollum. Alexander Walker. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. Jones, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And a tough miss as the second of 3 shots is offline. 1 to go. And he misses all 3. And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. They trail by 9. Murray, no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Edwards for 3. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Back to Murray. Ingram with a screen on Reed. Outside for Ingram. Pass to Green. No good again that time. Edwards for 3. It's off. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.